Good morning, YouTube. It's your girl. So, I'm with the video, and today, as you can already tell by the title, today we're going to be talking about opportunity. Alright, so I've been through hell and back. So, I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of hope, um, you know, on opportunity, really, to be honest. I can remember the time where I felt really hopeless and felt like my life was not going anywhere. Like I wasn't capable of doing the things that I'm doing now. You know what I mean? So I just kind of want to give you guys a little bit of sunshine and a little bit of faith and a little bit of hope. Okay, so a little bit about my backstory and before I get into how I got the opportunity to start my business, Kaylee's Cleaning Service. So a little bit about my story. Okay, so when I tell you guys, like, I've been through hell and back, like, some of you know, some of you don't, but, like, you would have never even thought, like, how does she have her own business? You know what I mean? How did you do that? For starters, I was a felon. Yeah, I was a felon. I got in a fight with the girl, and it got really bad, and, I was looking at, like, 9 years in prison. You know what I mean? And at that moment in my life, I was already still dealing with the abuse with my baby's father. So I had a bit of anger, a bad attitude, anger issues. And, yeah, I got in trouble really bad. So I ended up getting probation, felony probation. I had to go to a few other things, like a program and all this stuff, and I had to do like anger management classes or whatever. So I was failing that stuff like bad. One of the reasons why I was failing it because I didn't have a car to get there, and it was really far. There was many times where I was literally walking just to get my certificate so I could, show the judge that I was trying to do this, but I was failing. And then one time, I got scared straight, and by God and the judge, and I finally put my foot down and I did it. I did whatever I had to do. I was catching the bus, I was walking, I was doing everything you could possibly think of to get the certificate so that I could get this off my back. Okay, so I ended up passing all my classes. Still no hope. Still just feeling down. I got 2 kids. I'm on welfare, government assistant. Shout out to y'all. People be bagging y'all, but y'all really be helping. Thank you. So, I was on government assistant. You know, I had an apartment. You know what I mean? But I was struggling. You feel me? And like literally, I didn't have hope, like for real. And at this time, I'm in Fresno, California. So, I was going through it, trying to find a job, couldn't find a job because I was a felon. You know what I mean? Like nobody wants to hire a felon, especially when you're fighting. They don't know if you're a liability. Who knows? You might fly off the handle and fight somebody. Like I was a liability at the time. So anyways, you guys already know that I moved and ended up going to Apple Valley, LA area, and searching for a job like crazy. Still nothing. You know what I mean? So my boyfriend ended up telling me about this a job opportunity where it was like selling samples. I hated that job. Like I freaking hated it. Like I hated waking up and going to that job, but I had to get money because I had 2 kids, was pregnant with another baby on the way. No, I think I had already had her. So I had 3 kids. And, I needed to help my boyfriend with bills. You know what I mean? Because the welfare, obviously, it wasn't enough. So anyways, I didn't give up. I was feeling very discouraged. So my boyfriend had told me about this app, and I ended up doing the application knowing I ain't gonna get this, but I'm just gonna try because, you know what I mean, I need to do something. So I ended up landing a job in Big Bear, California, and that's where I met my boss, where she ended up hiring me, giving me an opportunity. Didn't say anything about my felony. I still don't even know if she knows, but didn't say anything, just kind of hired me. Very sweet woman, and I believe this lady is who I asked for. Like, I asked God for a mentor when I was probably like 25 because I just felt so lost. I felt like, I didn't know where to go. I had 2 kids. I was lost. I didn't know. You know what I mean? So she ended up hiring me. I ended up working for her. It was in the mountains. I was not going to take it because I do not know how to drive. Like, for real. So I'm like, I go to my boyfriend and I'm telling him, oh my God, it's like in Big Bear. I cannot drive. Like, I'm not taking it. I'm not taking it. So he's like, man, you better take the opportunity. This, that, and the third. So I'm like, man, I really can't drive in this mountain. Like, you already know this. So he was like, well, I'll drive you. Like I said in the last video, he's a truck driver. So I'm like, okay. So he's like, yeah, I'll drive you to work. And I'll show you how to drive. So he ended up doing it. He was getting frustrated with me and all of that, whatever. But he ended up driving me to work, and he still does. But that's why, I love him. But anyways, so, I gave that job 110% because I just was so grateful that I had a job. Like, I literally got my ass up. I was driving 30 minutes away just to get to work. 30 minutes there, 30 minutes back. So, the pandemic hit. It hit everybody. She had been already wanting to leave the business because I feel her now because now that I'm a business owner, it's a lot to deal with. It is amazing to be a business owner and owning your own business, but it is a lot when you're starting from the ground up. So anyways, when the pandemic hit, she told us all that, we're not going to be able to work anymore. So she pretty much basically, she didn't fire us, but she let us go. So, I'm down again. Like, oh my God, what are we going to do? My man just lost his job. I'm just like, Jesus. Like, here I'm having flashbacks of old memories. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do. What we going to do? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what are we going to do? So anyways, she came and was like, hey, I'm leaving the business. Do you want, Kanisha, you can do this. You have great opportunity. You're hardworking. She was just feeding my spirit, telling me all type of positive things. So my heart's racing. I'm like, oh my God, you know what I mean? I already spoke in existence that, one day that I was going to have a business. And actually a cleaning business, to be honest. I think I spoke this like 2005. I said I always wanted one. So, she was like, yeah, you want my clients? So I'm like, yeah, like, yeah. So she ended up telling me, okay, so here's what we're going to do tomorrow. I'm going to take you to go get your license. She paid for my business license. And she literally gave me all her clients. I mean, all her clients. So that's the backstory on how I got my business. I am so very blessed to have met her and to have her in my life and to have somebody that's seen what I didn't see in myself. I didn't see that I was working hard. I didn't see that I was tired. I was just doing it because I needed to make make money for my family. You know what I mean? But she seen something in me that she knew was gonna just boom and bloom. So, anyways, that's my story on how I got Kaylee's cleaning service. So, and it's doing very well. I am very grateful. A little bit about my business. I clean cabins up in Big Bear. I know I said that before, but I clean rental cabins, and you know it's booming. Like dollar lost the paper. Okay, but anyways, that don't need to be discussed. So, ladies, young girls, guys, whatever, whoever you are, do not give up on yourself. Don't give up. You will get your shit together. I literally was down, depressed, because I just didn't know what I was going to do, how I was going to, and everything is divine timing. Like, all this happened on God's time. I'm a big believer in the Lord. There was plenty of times where I cried at night trying to get my stuff together. Like, I didn't know what I wanted to do. Like, for real. My first job was housekeeping. I used to work in Fresno at community hospital. My baby's father's mother. No, I ended up kind of getting that job myself. But she knew somebody, and we got in there. It was like a little family affair type things. So that was my first job. And honestly, it was a crazy experience, but I liked it. You know what I mean? I did. It was weird. I don't know. People was just like, why do you like cleaning? I really like it. Like, I don't know. You know what I mean? So hold on. Don't give up on yourself. And the best advice that I can give to you is get around people that's doing something with themselves. I love my friends. Some of them are people that I used to be friends with, but some of them I had to honestly get away from because they were just not doing anything. And I'm not knocking anybody because everybody is on their own timing. But I knew that I needed to do something. I knew that I needed to get on my shit. You know what I mean? Like, I was tired of living the way that I was living. I needed to do something. So I relocated. I moved. If you got to move, Fresno, if you can do it wherever you are, New York, and it's not working out, or Atlanta, it's not working out, or Miami, it's not working out, or Texas, anywhere, wherever you at, you feel like you just stuck and stagnated, take a leap of faith, man, and just leave. Leave. It is the most scariest thing in the world. It was so scary getting up and leaving my family, and I still have a hard time with it. But I really wouldn't change where I am for anything in the world because I have gotten so much more opportunities where I am and trying to create a better life for my kids. And that was my goal because I was drowning in Fresno. I was drowning in my hometown. There was nothing for me there. Like, interview after interview, they didn't give me a chance. They was not messing with me. As soon as I got here, whether it was the social sampling job, they still hired me. They gave me an opportunity. You know what I mean? Alyssa, she gave me an opportunity. And I would say, get around people that's doing something positive. Get under somebody that wants to really see you win. And sometimes it's not a family member, y'all. Y'all, we got to stop looking for our family members to see us win. Some of our family members don't want to see us win. They don't. Some of our family members don't want to see us doing better than them or doing better at all. And if you got those family members, love them from a distance. I'm learning to love people from a distance because in my healing journey, Everything is a trigger. So I have to protect myself, my energy, myself. And some of our family members do not want to see us do good in life. They act like they do, but they really don't. You know what I mean? They don't want to see us do good. So, one, get around some people that is doing something great. Whatever you want to be a hairstylist, go hang out with some hairstylists. You want to be a housekeeper, go hang out with some damn housekeepers. They got some shit going for themselves. Go hang out with, you want to be a basketball player, hang out with a basketball player. You want to be a gamer, go hang out with a gamer person. You want to be on YouTube, don't let nobody tell you can't do YouTube either, or it's not a career, or this, that, and the third. Yes, it is. People is making a living and a life off of this YouTube stuff. And I've never in a million years thought that I would be sitting here talking to you guys doing YouTube. I bought all this equipment for my kids, honestly, because I seen something in my kids. But who would have thought that I would be using it? Who would have thought that I would be sitting here telling you guys my stories? So get under somebody. Do not give up, especially you mommies. We have a hard time and we have big shoes to fill, and we got these little babies looking at us. But that's the greater part about pushing through, is looking at your baby 1 minute and just go. You feel me? Just go. Do it. Y'all can do it. We can do it. Like right now, I'm making money. I'm building back up my credit. You know, I'm reading tons of books on that's what my I call her my mentor now. She's not my boss anymore. She's my mentor. I mean, she speaks so much life into me. Like, I really love her. Like, she's really my angel on earth. Like, y'all, there was times I didn't have food. This lady came and took me to the store and didn't even put a label on it and bought me and my kids food. Especially when the pandemic hit in the first beginning. Like, especially, I was really down bad. You know, right now I'm in a very small place, but I'm working overtime very hard to get me and my kids what we deserve. And I'm going to, you know, with the help of the hard work of myself and God. You know, I really didn't get that back then. Faith without works are dead. But I get it. We got to have faith in God, but we got to also help God get us there. We can't, like, I was really a popcorn person. I used to always call myself a popcorn, you feel me? Because I just wanted everything fast. I wanted everything to come to me fast. I didn't want to wait. Like, I felt like, okay, I did that. Give me it. I didn't want to wait. This pandemic has been a blessing in my life. It set me still. It really did. Like, and everything that I dreamed of and I ever wanted, I got in 2021. I mean, 2020. But I'm going to get it in 2021. I'm working on really getting a house right now. For me and my kids, everybody can have room. You know what I mean? I was able to get me a second car, a work car. You know what I mean? My business is doing amazing. At the end of this year, I'm going to try to get me a team. And I'm very excited about that because I feel like I will be a great boss. Like, honestly, I will. And I look up to my old boss, how she handled us. Like, she was buying us, you know, food. She just showed her appreciation. And I feel like I do that anyway with people that do good things for me and love me. I try my hardest to show my appreciation. So what better way when I get my team to show my appreciation, you know, with. But ladies, young girls, don't give up. And consistency is the key. I got my butt up every day and went to work. I was tired. I'm still tired. Like, I gotta go to work today. I don't want to go. But I know that I made a commitment to my clients. And they trust me and they believe in me and they know that I'm going to do a great job and I'm going to get them money so they can get me money. You know what I mean? So consistency, I had a big issue with that. Big issue with that, guys. Like, I was not consistent on anything. I mean, I think the only thing I was consistent on was my kids, and I feel like I had to be because nobody else was there for them but me. You know, I was their mother. But, and you know, another thing that I got implanted in my head, and this is just stereotypic things that, I don't know if I said that right, but whatever. You know what they instilled in our head, that once you have a baby, your life is over. That's not true. Don't believe that. Don't believe that you can have 5 kids. And trust me, you want an opportunity, you can do it. I mean, I got told so many times, well, you should never have kids. You should never have kids. Oh, you got a baby. You can't do that. The only thing you can't do when you got a baby is really go out like you want to go out. But who cares? The world is crazy. Stay in the house and write up a plan. Write up a goal. What you going to do? It's so much money out here right now, y'all. Like, it really is. It is money. I'm not missing it. So I'd rather be at home with my kids, writing up my goals. You know, if I would have known this 25, when I was 25, I probably would have been successful. I always say, you know, and then I started feeding into that. Dang, if I didn't have kids, I would have been more successful. I would have been more successful. No. Everything is divine, in divine order, divine right. I was supposed to have my beautiful babies. I was supposed to sit down when I sat down. Now I'm 30 years old and I'm finally getting it together. But this is right timing. My kids are older. They can see that how hard their mom's working to get us where we need to be. And I'm not going to hold you because I can go on and on and on all day. But you guys, please don't give up. I mean, I had plenty of, I know, better said than done. I mean, I gave up so many times, but God just picked me back up. Kanisha, get up. If you got to walk to work, God sees all of that. I mean, I used to literally walk to work and cry. But I didn't have enough money for a car. And then I worked late, so the buses wasn't running. I had to literally walk home from work. And it was all worth it when I got home and I saw my babies. And when I got that check, because I can take my kids to go do something. You know what I mean? I got blessed, you know, from my job, getting hurt on my job. That's how I lost my first job. And I got blessed with $30,000. I blew that. I wouldn't even say I blew it. I used it for what God wanted me to do, and that was to move me out of Fresno. As soon as I got my 30 G's, I bounced. Deuces. I got me an apartment. I furnished everything. And, you know, I'm still trying to figure out the setback that happened. But I believe I figured it out. That's because I rushed again. I didn't wait. I didn't just wait. Had I waited maybe another month, I probably would have had what I really deserved. Now, I'm taking my time looking for a place. I'm not rushing it. I want it to be perfect. If I got to stay in this small space until I get what me and my kids deserve, I'm going to do that. Because like I told you, I've always been a popcorn person. Now I'm in a smaller place, but I was trying to figure out, like, you know, why am I here? Like, I've been doing everything right, but it's because I still didn't wait like I was supposed to. I still moved too fast. But yeah, guys, just, you know, hold on, mommies, hold on, ladies, young men, hold on. Hold on. We got this. We can do this. We can do this. This is not, everything in this world is going crazy right now. But I think we're going to come out really great. I think we're going to come out stronger than ever. I think we're going to come out with a lot of stars, a lot of successful people. Jump on the bandwagon, get around. And I mean, there is real racism, but there are still great white people. And I'm just in color women too. I mean, I've been getting blessed by people that are not my skin color. I really have. And they don't see that because they were raised how I was raised. We didn't see color. So don't be standoffish on every person that's not your skin color because of what's going on in the world right now. Not everybody's like that. And I'm here to tell you because I am really living it. I really have somebody in my life that's not my skin color really rooting for me, really helping me, really, and I met some guy that I cleaned for. He's a real estate agent. And I'm just going to say this and then, I'm going to let you guys go. But I met him and, he was not my skin color. And he was, a different skin color. He was a white guy. Damn. So anyways, and he was God. He wasn't God, but he believes in the Lord. So he didn't, I walked in that office, I'm looking for a house. I'm like, look, do you guys got a listing? I need to move. I'm looking a mess. My kids, we all losing hope that we ain't going to find what we got to find. So I walk in there and I'm like, can I have a listing? He was like, oh, I'm sorry, but we are the people that help you buy houses. So I was like, okay, I'll be back in 2 years. That's what I told him. He was like, hey, take my card. So I took his card and I'm leaving work and I'm just curious, what do I need to buy a house? So I call him up and I talk to him and he said he heard my voicemail. And he was like, oh, you have your own cleaning company? And I was like, yeah. He was like, I need someone to, clean my properties before I sell them. So I'm like, okay, I got it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm your girl. Like, you know what I mean? So I told him a little bit about my company. So then I did that. He came in and looked at it. He said I did a great job. And then he says, I want to do a meeting with you. I want to talk to you about a few things. So I went to the meeting. He said that I love the way you work. I love that you were not afraid to say how you feel. I love that you saw things and the way you put it in. And I'm looking for somebody like that. So I'm like, what are you talking about? Wait, okay. Listen, Kanisha. So I'm like, he's like, I was wondering if you're interested in doing real estate. Being on my team, I'll show you the ropes, this, that, and the third. So I'm like, yeah. Like, so I have a deadline for 3 months to figure out whether I'm going to do real estate or not. I have, again, he's another mentor. And he's in that field and he's going to show me the ropes. I just got to get my license. And again, I was thinking, oh my God, what if my felony is still there? But like, I'm this far. It's probably not. So, and that discouraged me for a minute. Like, nah, you probably still got the felony. Don't do it. But I've always been the person where I was scared to try things. And this year and last year in 2019, 2020, and 21 I'm claiming that, has always been a great year for me. Like those years, 3 years, it's been a great year. Ups and downs, whatever, but these are my best years. And 2025, because that's when I really kind of broke away. But anyways, so those are the things that I'm doing. You guys hold on. Don't give up on yourself. I'm not going to give up on me. You guys don't give up on you. And don't let this pandemic scare you to think that there are not good people out there in the world, because there are. There's good Black people and there's good, white people, good Asian people, good Mexican people. It's good people. We're people. We all have the same blood. And there's great people out here. Don't let this pandemic and what's going on with this news-ish scare you to think that there's not great people. There's great people out here. And hope you guys enjoyed this video. Opportunity. When opportunity is knocking, open the door. please don't let it close and shut forever, because it won't be there. But you guys, I hope you guys liked my intro. And yeah, I'll be back with another video, guys. But have a blessed day, and go out there and try it. Jump off that cliff. You might hit something, a rock or whatever, but whatever. Do it. All right, babies.